Now I try to cluster it, that it makes sense for one more time over it, the clustering. I cluster them more or less by horizontal, line by line. We have the first cluster conclusions, which is more on the, let's say, the macro level, and it also relates to the poverty issues, poverty reduction issues. One conclusion that is seemed to be no or weak link between land market development and poverty reduction. In this line also the conclusion that the need to minimize, to maximize, sorry, most productive use and also access by the poor. And one more on the distribution aspect, land tenure implies not only the rights of indigenous community, but how these revenues, no? The revenues can also benefit to the state. NR, I know what I mean. Gas, natural resources, no? And one general conclusion, land governance as a main challenge for any development country. Then, in terms of empowerment of local communities, that is crucial with regard to collective land management. That land management or land governance is a complex, multifunctional issue. And we need a holistic approach and also for the analysis. Land is more than an asset, and especially important is also to include dimensions of other dimensions like culture. An issue related to credit. Don't use your land to get the credit, the guarantee. Having land as a guarantee for getting credit, or an economic issue. And all this goes more up here. There's also a political dimension of land governance, context of a weak nation state. Okay. Local government and state policy important for ensuring land rights. The change of the system or legislation to look at interests at state level, political, economic perspective, no? Again, that goes together actually the cultural issue, which is important. And that land acquisitions should be strongly regulated by the state, actually as a service. Then one conclusion quite strong has come out: despite all efforts, land rights and tenure, there is not a clear answer to overcome smallholder tenure in local communities. Related is the need for decentralization and the legalization of community rights and opportunities for community-based land governance are increasing. What are the most effective ways to make it happen and going to scale? Then on the actor level, the diversity of actors and dimensions. How should we prioritize actions or contributions? An issue on economic interests, which are dominating land governance principles and practices. That probably also relates to the land grabbing issue. And the good practice of collaboration and resource management should be more disseminated. I think we need to give more salt a bit to reclustering, but it's already a rich harvest which came out this first round.